So today we're going to be experimenting on how bullet physics works in BRM5. Now this was recommended to me from my friend Taco, so go sub to him, and this was a really difficult problem to pull off as I don't think anyone's done this before, so we're going to be finding out together. Now, normally in BRM5 you don't even think about the physics and mechanics of the game, you're just there to point and click at enemies or other players, and that's all well and good to know that if you put your red dot on something, it'll go right on that spot, but that's not very realistic, because this game definitely takes pride on its realism in the Roblox shooter genre. And I mean, we could just scroll through endlessly on the devs' Twitter seeing if they said anything about it themselves, which would make my life easier, but I doubt they would do anything like that. So instead, we're gonna get pretty far away from some enemies to see two things. First, and most importantly, does damage change as we go further away? And less importantly, does accuracy change as the distance changes? Now again, this video took a really long time to make, half because I procrastinated, and half because the clips took a while. So if you scroll down and see if you're subscribed, it would really help me out, and yeah. So back to the main plan. We're gonna get something with low range and velocity, since I'd assume that's what causes it to fall and lose damage. And after a little bit of consideration, I chose the ASL, because it has basically the least stats with not an SMG. So the plan for testing bullet drop is to basically go to a wall that's far away, and click. So we're going to add all these attachments you see on the screen, and we're going to take a little bird to a faraway building and see if there's bullet drop. Now this is much easier test compared to doing damage loss, because you just point the scope at it and see if it goes down, and surprise, it goes down! Now I already knew this would happen because along with me and a lot of other BRM5 players, we've played on this New York map where you can snipe people from pretty far away. Now for damage fall off, it's a bit more complicated. What you have to do is, first, actually hit your shots, second, have them hit in the same place, and third, the enemies will probably shoot back at you. And so first we're going to try going to the desert since we're already there, and that did not work at all. Let's go to village. There's a large stretch of land, and we can get our distance, so that'd be great. Alright, so here's the clip where I finally got something useful out of this, and so I'm using the HK, which is pretty nice because it does 50 damage to torso, and the enemy has 100 health, so it should be great. So all we have to do is make sure that we hit the torso from a very long way, accounting for bullet drop, and hoping that they don't move far as soon as I shoot them. And so we're praying that HitReg also verifies that we actually hit the torso. So if all that checks out, we can see if there's damage fall off. So here we go. So yeah, assuming that both of those shots hit the torso, which I'm pretty certain that they did, which means that for at least a really long way away, there isn't damage fall off, and if they're not going to do it from that far away, I'm pretty sure that they're not going to include it entirely. That's about it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe so we can pass 1,000 subscribers, because that would be just amazing. That's all I have for you guys. Bye.